Hello everyone! And today, we are back for another Loomian Legacy PvP video. And in this video, we are showcasing the brand new roamer, Solnecta. It's a bug light type, and this Loomian is honestly really good. I haven't made a set in regular battles yet, so I have made one in Dream Teams. And this is the Solnecta set I have. I'm using the Nightlight ability because I'm not exactly sure what the secret ability does. Apparently what the secret ability is supposed to do is make you immune from dazes and give you a +1 ranged attack when you're using a light type, or when the opposing Loomian uses a light type attack. So we're using Nightlight just so dark type moves do a little bit less damage. Very good for this kind of team. And I am running a quite different set to how other people are using it. There are other moves you could run on this as well, but I'm running a pure smart trait with Magnify and Light Speed Ray. I'm basically trying this as a Tyranix-like Loomian, and we're going to see how it does. I have Luster Loot to try to keep myself healthy after a Magnify, and then I got my Ferroblast as my hard-hitting, damage-dealing attack. You could run other moves as well. You could run Fire Breath, you could run Peace of Mind, you could run Blaze Rush, you could run a melee version, you could run a range version. Honestly, I'm definitely going to be trying this Loomian a lot more in the future because there's just a lot of different sets you could run on this guy. But I'm trying the ranged attacking set first because I feel like this one has a lot of potential. I want to just use it like Tyranix and see how it does. I got a good teammate in Solnecta. I have Marafe, who's a Spirit Metal, which is really good for a Loomian like Solnecta because it has a lot of weaknesses. It's weak to metal, it's weak to ice, it's weak to brawler, and it's weak to air. What is something that Marafe does against good all of them? It resists ice, it resists metal, it resists air, and it's immune to brawler. Perfect teammate. Not to mention that the reflective ability goes very well with Marafe. I also have Pivot and Fade Away, so I can get into my Solnecta a lot easier. I got Brute Force, Specialty Goggles Zulong. I got Specialty Boots Tata with Mudslide to get rid of hazards. I got Luminami as another pivoter to get into Solnecta a lot easier. Plus, it gives me a more damaging Loomian. A Loomian that is better for those land torches and Tyranixes. I have Soulburst Crackalola, who's just a very good Loomian. And then I got Barbadger with Spike Rush to deal with some of those pesky air types. So with that out of the way, let's see how Solnecta does in battles. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with Solnecta. Yeah, Solnecta. And I did replace my items to Power Cups, and we're going to see how this goes. I don't know why the battle music has started here, but we're going to see how this goes. This doesn't look like the best battle. I got to be very careful, because there's a Tyrex, and I don't have Fire Breath on this variant. So, I do have other Loomians for the Tyrex, though. I can use you as Pivot. I could bring you on it as well. Like, I have other Loomians to deal with its threats. That's why I'm not running any coverage. So, we're going to see how that goes. I want to bring Marafe, because there's really nothing that can get rid of hazards, and this thing can't really do damage to Marafe either, so I can kind of use that to my advantage. Do I bring Zulong, or should I bring... I want to bring Crackalola for the Doku. Plus, I don't want to get screwed by Icicle Traps. Bringing you could be good, but it doesn't look too good in this matchup. So I'm going to leave it behind. We'll lead with... He's going to lead with Plasmoth on Marafe. That is okay for me. I just want to Fade Away, honestly. So he is a Thunderstorm team. He is running the Thunderstorm Sherbot. Fade Away is looking pretty free here. And honestly... Okay, so he is the Dissipate variant. I want to go into... I don't have any electric immunities, which isn't very ideal. I'll instead go into Yell, and that's to prevent Sherbot from coming in immediately. Plus, I can get rid of its weather. That's something I can actually do, because Soulburst Crackalola is pretty good at that. I can get rid of weathers. Will it go for the Sherbot play anyway? Nope, he did not go for the Sherbot play. There is Tyrex. I want to get rid of Thunderstorms, and I'm going to go for an Eruption for some damage. He's going to stay in. I can live one Earthquake. So I'm willing to take this matchup, because I can always rejuvenate on something later. I want to get some free damage on Tyrex to get it low for the incoming Solnecta. So there we go. I'm willing to take this trade. Plus, I can always swap this in to get rid of Thunderstorms if need be. I am going to take 100 damage, because Tyrex does hit pretty hard. This is going to do a lot of damage. Yes, it does. But I put myself in a pretty good situation by chipping Tire X. Catches the Oko as well. So there goes one of his Thunderstorm Loomians gone. Now, question. Will he go Sherbot for the revenge kill? He does go Sherbot for the revenge kill. But I am restrictive armor. Not restrictive armor, I'm restrictive shield. Meaning I can go into you. And honestly, Magnify's looking pretty nice here. That stream will not do anything. Flash and Flee looking very good here. Get a little bit of momentum on the Sherbot. Switches out back into Plasmoth. Beneki. Goes Beneki. I'm going to Frost Beam for some damage. Yeah, I'm honestly just going to Frost Beam for damage. Or do I go Solnecta now? I want to go Solnecta, but I'm actually going to go Marafe. Marafe does take damage from Landslide, though, but doesn't mean that I can't go into it. Yeah, there's the Magnify. That does kind of suck. So if this is the Boom Bash variant, this is not very nice. Yeah, if this is Boom Bash, that's not very nice. I'm going to fade away. Maybe I'll lift one hit. Nope, goes for the Landslide. And that is an Oko. Not very ideal. Not very ideal. That Beneki is very bad for my team. I'll go Solnecta now, because Solnecta can lift one hit, as long as it's not Boom Bash. So I'm going to go for a Feral Blast for some damage. He has a +2, though. I need him to switch. I need to force him to switch. Yes, I forced a switch. Forced him to switch, but he can be very dangerous for later. There is the Plasmoth setting up Thunderstorms. Now, this is a very interesting matchup. This is interesting, because I kind of don't know what to do in this situation. This is an interesting matchup. Do I just go for Magnify? I will go for Magnify here, because if he doesn't stay in, I could force him going into Sherbot for an out of order. He does dissipate, so I force Sherbot onto the field. Sherbot is forced. Yeah, I force Sherbot. And this time, if he goes into the other dude, I'm going to switch into Luminami. Hopefully it does not predict the Luminami swap in. He did. You gotta be kidding me. He did predict Luma. Meaning that I'm not looking good versus Beneki. Beneki's looking horrible now. Yeah, this Beneki's going to be my utter nightmare. I can tell already. I can tell already that this Beneki's going to be my utter nightmare. He did predict Luminami. I wish I caught him. Nature's Force should hopefully not do that much damage. Okay, not much. Thank God. By the way he's playing Beneki, I don't think he's Boom Bash. Jungle Jetsu's looking very good here. It's a forced play. I am pretty much forced to click this. Bang, 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 bang! That is a 2-hit KO. Feral Blast will not catch the Oko. I will switch, I think. Because now he's low. And his Thunderstorms are gone. I'm going to Jungle Jetsu again. He switches into Cleone. Okay, we know what he has left. We know what he has left. That's good. We know what he has left. And honestly, I think we just go all in Solnecta. Because, yeah, Magnify and Lightspeed Ray is looking very nice now. There's a stratagem, which doesn't do that much. I'm going to go for a Magnify. He does stay in, which is interesting. I got my Magnify off. Does he dissipate? He did strat again. Boy, it did a lot of damage. I'm going to go for a Feral Blast. And say goodbye to the Cleone. So Cleone is dead. I catch the KO. If he goes into Plasmoth, I can go Plasmoth. Yes, I can Luster Loot. I can Luster Loot. I can Luster Loot and try to get a little HP back, which is actually very well needed here. I don't want to Lightspeed Ray. I just want to get a little HP back. Nice. It's a lot of damage and a little bit of HP. He's going to dissipate out. And yeah, honestly, we kind of win this battle. If I don't give Sherbot that boost. I honestly kind of just want to chip... I actually just kind of want to chip Sherbot. Let's see, how much will Lightspeed Ray actually do? I'm +2. Oh, I need one more. I need one more. Darn it, I need one more hit. I had one more there. That would have been nice. Well, I know what to do. Luminami comes in. I don't want to get rid of Thunderstorms immediately. I just want to go you and go for the Frost Beam. You might just stay in predicting the play. You see the potential with the set. Bring it in late game, set up a Magnify, and sweet with Light Speed Ray and the other set. Well, he loses a Loomian. He loses Plasmoth, meaning no more Thunderstorms, meaning his Sherbot is in absolute trouble. Yeah, his Sherbot's in absolute trouble, that means. So that's good. Yeah, I think we win this game no matter what. This is very good. And he can't necessarily go Beneki either. Yeah, there's Sherbot. Gonna go for a Zip Zap or another play. I'm going to go for Mega Chomp because it's basically the freest Mega Chomp of all time. No more Luminami. It's good to see Sherbot actually cook, honestly. It's good to see more people use Sherbot. There is the Beneki play. I just Mega Chomp because, yeah, goodbye. And I'm going to... Yeah, Thunderstorms are gone. Okay, no, it's not gone this turn. So I'm gonna have to go into Crackalola to get rid of the Thunderstorms. So yeah, this is his last one. Yeah, we just get rid of his Thunderstorms with you and we win. Say goodbye to the Thunderstorms. That's why I saved Soulburst Crackalola into the very back. And yeah, let's see what you do. Jetstream, he did make the right predict. No big deal. We just go into Tatab, and we win with that. So that is a GG's. That was a very good first battle. So Solnecta didn't do that much, but it did KO the Cleone, and it did do a lot of damage to the Plasmoth and Sherbot. If I can get a layer of hazards up, I think I could have gone all the way there. So let's head into battle number 2. Alright, we're into battle number 2, and I'm a little upset because I tried to use Solnecta, and it was in the exact right position, and then Boots Lachette came out and ruined my hopes and dreams. So, yeah, I officially hate Lachette from now on. Screw Lachette. Lachette sucks. Anyway, oh, I can't even hit this guy. How ironic that we're both using Maraith and Solnecta. I guess that just shows how good the Loomians are. And honestly, I'm going to get rid of that Lachette any way possible. Screw Lachette. Yeah, Boots Lachette just screwed my last battle. Thing that's good is this does not look like a Boots Lachette. Hopefully not. It better not be. Better not be. Anyway, I'll bring Crackalola. Oh, I could bring you because you could hit Solnecta. Yeah, and since you're a plant type. No, but you could be used as well for it. So, not really. Actually, you are setup fodder for that. No, it has Metal Blast. Never mind. I can't really do that. I kind of don't know what to do. I think I'll leave you and try to flash and... No, I can't really flash and flee either. I think I bring you and try to nuke something early. Let's try that. Let's try to nuke something early. Don't lead Tyrex. He led Imperior to try to get hazards up. Not the end of the world, actually. I am going to Ice Hammer, just try to KO you. He bartered, got rid of... I am shackled, that means. Yeah, I'm shackled. That's not terrible, though. That's not terrible. I can go for an Ice Hammer, do a lot of damage. Not enough damage, but a lot of damage. And I will Rogue this time. I'll Rogue this time. So, my Barbadger's slower, but I do have Spike Rush in the back. And since he did Heavy Shackles me, now I can actually... Yeah, I could actually now click different moves, which can actually be kind of helpful in this situation. He's forced to switch. He's going to go... Don't be Murray. Surkame comes in. No big deal. I can switch. Surkame is setup fodder. If I could set up on this thing coming in, I could be in a pretty good situation. I don't really have a switch in, though, is the problem, other than Murray. So I guess I'm kind of forced to go Murray. I want to predict this Solnecta. I want to predict it, if I can. Body Crash will do no damage. I want to predict Solnecta. I will predict it, actually. But he could just stay in and Seasong. Oh, darn it. He did predict and Seasonged. Yeah, I tried to predict Solnecta. I am Health Amulet, though, so I can heal my HP back. Thing is, his Solnecta can't come in unless it's Peace of Mind variant, which I guess it could. Thing is, I have no idea what it could be. It could be anything. There's Tyrex. I can go into... Nothing, really. Luminami's my best option, and even then, Luminami's not even really that great of an option! So yeah, that's not great. Earthquake will do... Terra Shell. Great. Tons of damage, so it's in range for Thunder Chomp. I know you're Thunder Chomp. I know you are. It's just... But would he actually Thunder Chomp is the thing. Would he actually Thunder Chomp is the thing. I'm switching. He's Thunder Chomping. I could potentially get a Scorching Skin. Yes, he did Thunder Chomp. Scorching Skin! Proc! No procs. No proc. That kind of sucks. Barbadger? Yeah, who switches in? I'm gonna Soul Burst Rejuvenate. I don't know what to do against it! I don't know what to do, that crit sucks! He switched. Woo! He switched. Okay, he switched. Pyrrha comes on in, that's fine. He can't barter, Heavy Shackles me. He could, I guess, Shield Blast me, but... It is an Imperior. Imperior does not do that much damage. I'm just trying to heal here. I do have Mudslide on my Crackalola, so that is a good thing. He's trying to go in to set up hazards. And I'm going to need more damage on that Tyrex. That Tyrex, I have no idea how I'm going to beat it. Because Vice Jaws is just going to OHKO everything. But I can get rid of the Imperior. Let's get rid of the Imperior, though. So, Imperior can go down. Goes for the Shoot Blast for damage for Tyrex. But it's fine. Because Imperior is dead with no hazard. So it's not the end of the world. I want... If he goes Solnecta, it could be melee, is the thing. That's the problem. It could be melee. Okay, Tyrex comes back in. Trying to go for the Earthquake. I'm going to just try to overkill it. Try to overkill. Please live one. I do. Awesome. Kill Tyrex. Kill Tyrex. Yes, Tyrex is dead. The game for Solnecta is looking a lot better now. So, good. I have Luminami, I can pivot, I can go Wraith as well, there's a lot of options. He goes into his own Solnecta. So yeah, Solnecta v Solnecta. I can go Luminami? Luminami doesn't really do anything to it, though, is the problem, but I do have Spike Rush on Barbadger. Thing is, I don't know what Solnecta set this is. I don't know if this is Magnify. I don't know if this is Light Speed. I don't know, that's the problem. I just kind of don't know. I don't know what it is. He is Lusterloot variant, so I assume it's the same set I have, honestly. I feel like it's going to be that set. I'm going to Flash and Fleet out. Maybe force another play. Maybe he goes into Lashent. I can't hit his Solnecta. I can't hit his Solnecta. Which is kind of funny, but I could set up. That's the thing, that's how I can hit it. I could set up. And Feral Blast. Or Lusterloot. Lusterloot's there too. Blaze Rush hits me... Yeah. His Solnecta cannot hit me no matter what. Unless it's the Cycle Blast variant. Which even then, that's not very ideal for him. Does he have Lashent in the back? He has this guy. I have no clue what this guy does. Could have SWAT. But honestly... I don't know what else I can do at this rate. I just want to go into Yale, and I want to try to win. Oh, it's Health Amulet, meaning he's going to set up handy screens. He's going to set up handy screens. I just want to use the Solnecta. It's fine. I'm going to make it work. Despite everything not wanting it to work, I'm going to force it to work. I'm going to play greedy, and I'm going to play to my advantage here. I knew he was going to stay at. He does click Bulk Up. He has Vital Jab. Oh, yeah, he has Vital Jab. Okay, he has Vital Jab. Is Vital Jab enough to OHKO? I hope not. Well, I hope not. It's gonna Vital Jab me. I just have a feeling it will. Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. Emulate. It became me. Well, he bulked up, so he became me. So how does that help him again? How does that help him? That doesn't help him at all, honestly. We're both at +2, but How does that help him? Not really! That does not help him at all. So, Emulate does work on the fella. I did not know it could even do that. So there's a Feral Blast, which does decent chunk. Problem is he has his own Solnecta. But I got it in range for a... Light Speed Ray. So yeah, he's forced to Light Speed. This is good. He's forced to Light Speed. I'm gonna run out of energy, though, is the problem. So I'm going to have to Luster Loot soon to try to keep my HP high up. I just hope his last Loomian isn't anything ridiculous. So let's see what you do. I'm Light Speed Raying because I need to do as much as I can. Yes, I got the Light Speed Ray off. Meaning his Solnecta, aka Danicki, is dead. He's going to go into his own Solnecta. Welcome back! I'm going to go for a Luster Loot and try to heal. I can use 2 Luster Loots. Thing is I just don't know what... Okay, so he goes for the Pharaoh, which does nothing. Because I resist. There is a Luster Loot, which will give me a little bit. It's actually giving me more. It's actually giving me more HP back. I'm going to Luster again, honestly. I'm going to Luster again. Then I'm going to go for a rest. Uh-oh, he's Peace of Mind. Okay, he has Peace of Mind. Meaning, do I have anything? I have Spike Rush. I do have Spike Rush. It's not the end of the world. I do have Spike Rush. No need to freak out. We have Spike Rush. I could also switch out if need be. But yeah, the Peace of Mind variant does actually beat this. So, what I will do is go into my Marie. I mean, I don't have to win with this. I can go into this, and I can go for Metal Blast. Can't hit this, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. This is kind of a wall for the Solnecta, so why not? I mean, what are you going to do to me? I'm going to go for a Metal Blast, so yeah. I mean, it might do a little bit with Feral Blast. Oh, it could have Pepper Burst. It is the Fire Breath variant. Okay, it is the Fire Breath variant, which does a lot of damage. Okay, not very ideal. So yeah, that's why you would want to have something like Fire Breath. That's why you would want something like Fire Breath for that variant. Go for the... There's a Feral Blast, which does a decent chunk, but not that much. Flash and Flee is looking good here. Yeah, Flash and Flee is good. Rageful Plushie. Oh no, it's Rageful Plushie. So that is the Rageful Plushie variant, meaning he can KO Luma. Oh boy, his Solnecta is about to sweeten me altogether. It's fine. If he doesn't have Light Speed Ray, we're fine. If he doesn't have Light Speed, we're fine. If he doesn't have Light Speed Ray, we're fine. We're fine! He has Luster Loot, Feral Blast, Peace of Mind. Okay, I know what he has. He doesn't have Light Speed, meaning Spike Rush is looking pretty free here. Okay, we escaped. We escaped the pin. He's forced to switch. So, my Solnecta got a KO. His Solnecta almost swept my team. But his Solnecta is finally dead. He's going to go into Sarkame. Oh, yeah, this was his last one. Okay, I remember this. We just rogue here and just do some damage. We just rogue for a little bit of damage on the body crash, which does a lot of damage. But I get a rogue off, meaning, yeah, not quite a KO, but a lot of damage. I hope I get enough energy. I'm going to rogue again in case he rejuvenate spams. He does not rejuvenate spam. And is that... Do I have enough energy? Yes, I do. I do have enough energy for Solnecta, meaning it will catch the final KO. And that will be the battle. That was not a bad battle. It was kind of a weird battle. But it was not a bad battle for the Solnecta. I think the strategy can work. And of course, you can add different moves as well. You can replace Light Speed. You can replace Luster for coverage. Honestly, I might try. I'm going to replace Luster for Fire. And I'm going to see how it does for the next battle. Let's head into battle number 3. Alright, battle number 3. Battle number 3. And I replace. I have Fire Breath instead of Luster Loot. Unfortunately, it's not going to be good versus Solnecta. But it's good versus Sea Drake. So that's great. Although I don't have anything to hit through Pyrolid. So, that is not very ideal. I need to shatter stuff ASAP if I want to make this work. Zulong is kind of a must-bring because he has a Sea Drake, even though this is the better bring. Yeah, you are a good bring because there's nothing that there's nothing to be the Zipsat. And you're good for the Pyrolin, and I want to bring Barbadger because this thing is actually kind of bad for my team. Gotta watch out for the Dragodine because it might be a Soul Burst variant. So, I think I'll lead with this and try to shatter. I have a feeling he's going to place Hazards too with this guy. Does that guy have Hazards? No, he has Banana Split. Okay, so I want to get rid of it ASAP if I can. Thing is, there's a lot of slower Loomians on his team, so it's definitely a good chance to get rid of it. That's a good thing. I have a feeling this is handy Banana Split. Vital Jab, Coconut Bomb. Doesn't have necessarily anything. I'm just going to shatter and try to set up a layer of hazards. Also, oh yeah, this guy could emulate too. Yeah, I saw that in the last battle. This is a weird Loomian. Denuki is a weird Loomian. It's a weird Loomian. I have no idea what to do with it. Has some very unique abilities as well. Has Handy and has Sly, which are two great abilities, by the way. I think if I run it, though, I think I'm going to run... Yeah, he's running the Banana Split, meaning... So yeah, it is Handy Banana Split, meaning I don't get any hazards up. I want hazards, though. But I want to also get rid of Banana Split on my side, if possible. Instead, he goes into Solnecta. I'm going to Metal Blast for some damage, because I'm not slower yet. Goes for the Magnify. This guy could sweep me. But I get a little bit of damage with this, so that's not too bad. Not too bad, but he now catches the... Did I just lose the battle already? Did I just immediately lose? I mean, I have a Luminami, but... Oh, no! Luma, you're forced. You're forced, bud! Yeah. So people are running Rageful plushie on this guy, which is very interesting. Fire Breath. How much will this do? Okay, I did. Okay. Okay. That did legit nothing. Holy crap. That did nothing. That didn't do anything. What the heck? Does use Luster Leap, though, but I can't escape. Oh, yeah, I really escaped the pin here. Okay. I really escaped the pin. At least for the short term, I escaped the pin. So, will he stay in? I don't think so. I don't think he will stay in. It will suck if I lose this, but I want to get rid of that Banana Split, because that Banana Split is bad news. That Banana Split is bad news. I want to get rid of it. I want to get rid of that Banana Split. I'm Mudsliding. But if he... Will he predict it is the thing. Even if he doesn't, I'm still in a decent position, which he doesn't predict the Mudslide. Meaning I can get rid of the Banana Split, putting me in a very good position later in this battle. Awesome. His Solnecta is off the field, and I didn't lose any progress. And he lost an entire Loomian. So that is very good. That puts my Solnecta in a way better position. I'm going to go into this. I'm going to see if I can get... Thing is I'm worried about Dragodine. Even if he goes Drago, though, I think I'm going to be okay. Because I am Shield, meaning I can live a hit from Dragodine. I am the Shield Luminami, putting me in a very good position. He does go Dragodine. Well, now we know he has the Drago. I just Flash and Flay and get a little bit of momentum. Because I'm Shield, I can live this. I believe I can live easy. I mean, it's a Luminami. I'm full range defense. I'm the bulkiest range defense I could be. If we can confirm that he's also Soul Burst. So, yeah. He's also Soul Burst. I hope I don't die from this. I hope. I think I live. I know it sounds crazy because it's Luminami. But Luminami's kind of ridiculous, if y'all know. It's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of a stupid Loomian, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's going to flinch me. That's what it's going to do. Yeah, I live. I did not get flinched, thank goodness. So I get a little momentum, do a little bit of damage, and I can go into Zulong. Zulong is free. I can go for the Zip Zap. This is actually pretty good. I can potentially get Solnecta onto the field. And if I get a Magnify, Lightspeed Ray outspeed. So that's good. He's forced to switch. I get momentum. On Pyrolin, I gotta beat through Pyrolin first. Okay, yeah, I gotta beat through Pyrolin first. Okay, not ideal. I gotta beat through Pyrolin. But if I can get a little more damage on Pyrolin, I will be in a decent position. Flash and Flee is pretty much free. Luminami's insane. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Psycho Blast is forced. I don't know. I feel like oh no, Feral Blast hits it neutrally. That's for the Mud Spatter. Doesn't do that much damage. Predicted me the switch. Very interesting play coming up. I kind of want to go Murray. And I want to try to get Hazards. This may be a stupid play, but I want to try the Hazards. I can live one hit. I want to see if I can get a layer of Hazards down and try to... He's going to go Solnecta. He did go Solnecta. Okay, he did go Solnecta. Okay. He did try to get Hazards up. I can go back into Luminami. This is so he doesn't... That's so he doesn't quite Magnify win. He goes for the Fire Breath again. Buffy's a good player. I gotta watch out for him. I haven't got Solnecta on. I think I'm gonna do it here. He stays in for the Psycho Blast. So he is the Psycho Blast variant. He is the Psycho Blast variant. But I'm gonna go into my own Solnecta. I'm going to go into my own version here and see how this goes. So I did replace Luster Loot for Fire Breath. For this battle, I don't think it's very good for it. For this battle, I don't think it's very good. But I think I'm in a decent situation. The thing that is so good about Solnecta is it can be used a lot of different ways. I want him to go Dragodyne. No, he just stays in and cycles, which does not do anything. Does not do anything. So I get a Magnify off. I could maybe even go one more if I want to. Let's do it. Let's go one more. Let's go one more. I'm going to go one more. Because -4 might be enough to win all the way. He goes for another cycle. Alright. I'm in the best position I could possibly be. I'm going to be at +6. +6 light speed. I'm going to be greedy here. I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to be brave. When in doubt, be brave. Lightspeed Ray. And it does KO the Solnecta. And I am in the best position I could ever be in. Your Snack comes in. Does your Snack live +6 light speed? We'll see. We'll see. I hope so. I hope this OHKOs. It's not, though, because your Snack's kind of nuts. Your Snack is really nuts. Wow. Gain Drain! Boo! Yeah, your Snack ruins my hopes and dreams. At least I know what he has left, so that is something I could definitely play in the future. I know what he has left. If I poison the Air Snack or get a layer of Hazards up, I'll actually be in a pretty good situation. I'll go to my own Marafe, actually. I'll go Marafe for this reason, to try to get rid of his tank for next time. Meaning if he does go for the Baffle this time. But there's nothing stopping Shatter. There's nothing stopping Shatter, though. So he's forced to go Pyrolin. He does go for the Dragodyne play, actually. I'm going to Shatter. I'm going to Shatter and try to get it up. I have Zulong. I have Luminami. Solnecta can also Lightspeed Ray it. So I have plays. I feel like just getting the layer of Hazards up is going to be how I win this battle. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I wish I had Luster Loot still. Uh-oh, Peace of Mind. Okay, Peace of Mind, not ideal, not ideal. Let's make sure this actually hits. Thank you, you actually hit your attacks, thank God. Okay, I'm going to switch into Zulong. And then I think I'm going to try to do some sacking shenanigans. So we'll fade away this turn. I just wanted to have one layer of Hazards up. I think we're in an okay position. It's not great, but I think we're okay. Fade away comes in here. Nice, fade away comes in. I can go for the Zulong play now. Zulong comes back in, I zip zap, I zip zap spam, basically. I basically just zip zap spam, so... Zip zap is free! He's forced to stay in. There's not really anything he can do. I think he lives this, but I could sack Loomian. I could sack a Loomian, though, so it's no big deal. I could sack a Loomian, though, so... I'm in an okay position. Also, I have Tatub in the very back if need be. So yeah, I think I'm in the best position I could possibly be. And this battle is lagging. Let's see what you do next. I hope he switches into, like, your snack. Let's see what you do. I actually don't know what Puppy's gonna... I think his best place to stay in, because I think he lives a hit. I think Drago lives a hit. Easy. I think it easily lives a hit. Luminami beats Pyrolin, so I keep that alive. Yeah, Luminami beats the rest of his team, so all I gotta do is just not throw Luminami away. Yeah, just don't throw Luminami away and I win. I could sack Tatub, because Tatub... I don't want to sack Tatub. I'll sack Murray. He is thinking of a play. What is he thinking? What is he thinking? Wow, this is a long wait, Fluffy. He's really thinking of his best play. I feel like staying in his best play. Is this going to be a forfeit? Nope, it's not. Zipzap. Not quite catches the KO as expected. I'll just go Marafe. Marafe is kind of a dead weight in this battle, so we just kind of sack it. And oh, guess what? Guess who gets another KO? There's a Draco Beam. That's gonna KO me probably all the way, honestly. Oh my god, Marafe, you're kind of nuts. Marafe, you are kind of nuts. Holy crap. Well, fade away in case I live. Fade away in case I live. Yeah. If he goes Pyrolin, I magnify. He switched! Pyrolin? Oh my god. Okay, we have a shot. We have a shot here. We have a shot. We have a shot. We have a shot here. Solnecta, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it with Solnecta. I'm going to go for a Magnify, because he does not catch the KO. Probably going to go for a Rejuvenate, but I just want to try this. Thing is that Pyrolin takes no damage, so I do get it back in the game with that. Boy, I wish I was Luster Loot now. Now I wish I was Luster Loot. Now I wish I was Luster Loot. I now wish I was Luster Loot. I did get a Magnify off. I hope this is a 2-hit KO. He switched into Drago or Your Snack. Your Snack is dead in 2 hits, so that's good. Your Snack's dead in a couple turns. Yeah, so Neca's in the best position it could possibly be. Oh, yes, that's a lot of damage. It definitely goes down next hit. Boom! Lightspeed Ray. Yeah, it definitely works! Especially when the layer hazards is up, it definitely works. If I got it up early, though, oh my god, I could have just won right off the bat. And I still have Zulong and Tatub for the other guy, meaning I just need 2 light speeds to be enough for Pyro. I hope it's enough. I don't know, though. I don't know if it's enough. To be fair, I think Pharaoh does actually a little bit more. Okay, it's not. He is definitely a very, very bulky Pyrolin. He's a very bulky Pyrolin. I'm going to try to go for the KO with Pharaoh. I think Pharaoh does a little more. Nope, not enough. Not enough damage. He will go for the Rejuvenate and stay alive for a little bit longer. I can switch out into Luminami because, yeah, why not? We go Luminami, we go for Wave Wrecker, which is basically free. We Wave Wrecker a couple times. He rests. His Pyrolin outspeeds, but no big deal. Wave Wrecker, Wave Wrecker, Wave Wrecker. Yeah, there's nothing he can do anymore. There's nothing he can do anymore. There's nothing he can physically do anymore. Yeah, that's his only play. His only play is to spam Rejuvenate. And Wave Wrecker will deal a decent chunk. Yeah, that does at least half its health. Nice. And I get the days, meaning I'm in a way better position. So yeah, Luminami just cleans up from here. Solnecta is a very good Loomian. I think it might be one of the more underrated roamers. I think it's going to be very good. I don't know why. I have a feeling it's going to be very, very good. And there goes the KO. If he goes into the other guy, I'll go into Maraith. I'll go into Maraith here to sack it. I could go for the 5-0, but I want to sack Maraith. I just want to get Solnecta to get the final KO. Didn't get to use Fire Breath in this battle, but I think it would have been good if he brought Tyrex, which he didn't. By the way, wasn't every battle I play had a Tyrex and Lachette? Actually, I don't think Quaffy had a Lachette, but I think everyone else had a Lachette and a Tyrex, which is kind of funny, because they're like the 2 most used Loomians, and they're still the 2 most used Loomians, which is kind of funny. Egg Onslaught will catch the KO. Didn't want to take that risk. And yeah, you just go for light speed, and that is the dub for the Solnecta. And I will have enough energy, because passive energy regen is a good thing. So yeah, and even if not, I could just flail, so flail will be enough from this range. So yep, that is a GG's! Solnecta catching 3 KOs in that battle. Honestly, really good. It can snowball out of control if not careful. And thing is, there aren't many Loomians that can switch into Solnecta. Not to mention that it can be used melee as well. Like, let me just show you some of the other sets it can run as well. Like, Solnecta can run melee, it can run range. Like, it has great melee attack as well, meaning, look at some of the other moves it can run. It can run Bulk Up and Palm. It can run Blaze Rush to increase its speed. It can run Radiant Rush and Counterpoise, which is basically Counter Stance, but the Bug-type variant. Has Lunge and Parasitize, so it can heal on the melee side. Has Psycho Blast to hit brawlers. Has Judgment and Cerebral. It even has Double Beat and Air Blade. So it even has air moves as well. It has everything. It can use pretty much anything. It can be ran melee. It can be ran range. It can even get rid of hazards with Terror Down, which this is a very scary Loomian, and I'm definitely going to be showcasing it again in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showcasing Solnecta, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!